Hello, everyone. It's been a while. As I promised, here I am with some nuggets, golden nuggets, some takeaways for you to start your week. If you are planning to stay laser focused and productive, this is the place to learn more about it. I'm waiting if some of you joining live. I'm excited to have you here. Just let me know who are you and where are you tuning in from. If you watching this video on repeat after, drop in comments so I don't miss you and reach out to say thank you to you taking time and listen. Also, you can always drop your comments below as you are listening, and I will be happy to reply to you after. For some reason, I don't see technologies. I will be just here present with you and follow up on your questions after. I'm on my computer, so I'm not sure where it should pop up, magically appear your question, or to have ability to see who's watching. But why am I here? Is because I did a poll on essential topics, a core base topics that I help guide people through challenges and transitions. So I ask one question. Please help me to speak to you on the very important topic that is on your mind right now, something that you are dealing with, or something that you just want to hear more about it. And I have perhaps an answer for that. So the three topics were: number one was how, by decluttering and simplifying, how to create clarity in life and the space for more focus, more meaningful intentions, more relationships, more time. Second topic was how to stay laser focused and effective in your productivity, how to make your daily commitments clear, how to find discipline, how to stop procrastinate, all those goodies. And number three was how you show up in the world, being a leader, committed, and being accountable for your results and possibilities. And thank you for choosing the topic on focus and productivity. I really appreciate your guidance. Thank you for participating in that poll. And majority voted for that topic on other platforms that are on that poll, besides being here. So, laser focus it is. How do we stay consistent in discipline? How do we identify priorities? I have to say, this topic is the most asked topic. I requested a lot to speak about it, give some practical advices, how-tos, questions and answers, not because of time we live in, the current reality of fast-paced living or notifications or fear of missing out or rapid change of news, and that required us to respond instantly. New projects coming out, new apps are there, more responsibility, more expectations, more. Not because of that it's popular topic, because the effect it's causing on our daily life and internal state, how we feeling about it when we are not focused, when we are not productive. We stressed, we overwhelmed. It's burning us out from inside. We losing sense of reality sometimes by being in a hamster wheel. Some of us even losing track of time, days. We don't even know what month it's at. Where did the summer go? And you would relate to that. So you're going through the day at work, at home with family, and your focus changes constantly, all the time. Like everything is your priority. And it's understandable because you can achieve your goals and you have to complete those tasks. There are responsibilities that you have to fulfill. And sometimes that one look at email could rob off 15 minutes of your focus. And I heard this quote by Jacqueline Leo. She said, one look at the email can rob 15 minutes of your time and focus. One call on your cell phone, one tweet, one Instagram message can destroy your schedule and throw you off from what you were planning to do, forcing us to move those meetings, to respond and connect with people, sometimes even blow off our reality, what's really important. Sometimes even like attention to our children, friendship. So we do know what focus helping us with. You know, I know clearly it's when we focused, it's eliminate all the distractions. I know what I'm doing. It's simplify my to-do list. I'm present. I know exactly what am I working on. It improves our concentrations, so our mind not wandering all over the place. We plan our week when we focus. We design our day when we are committed to do those tasks. So we prioritize. So focus helps us prioritize things. Well, what does that mean, prioritizing? Everything priority, you just said, Yana, right? The kids' priority, the responses from you at work is priority. My commitments to my relationship is priority. My business is my priority. Everything is priority. However, when we strip down and narrow it down, what is really essentials? What is really right now required your attention? You wouldn't say everything. There must be something that is right now is require your time and attention. See what happened, we not paying attention what requires attention. Why? Because we don't have time to concentrate on what's really, really important for me right now. Think of last time when you spent time and tune in what's really important to you right now. Who's require your attention right now? When last time you pause and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way, right? It's about that. Well, human, we go through that. And most of us would agree. There is a lots of benefits of being focused. It does improve our clarity. It helps us to identify what's important and improve our decision making and allow us to be even more effective through the day. All kinds of goods come out of that. Building momentum when we pay attention, reduce our stress when we pay attention, increase our engagement to positive or negative, attracts even more clients when we are more focused and staying on track. And that's why it's so important to have a few simple tips and tricks at your fingertips to help you stay on track of your most important productive tasks through the day. The best way, number one thing, therapists, coaches suggest is to pull this out. What is really, where is my focus goes in the first place? Why I don't have that right now. Number one thing, let's pull this out. How do we do this? We reflect. We become aware of what's there for me right now. So I invite you to follow me on that and pull up the pen and paper if you're at work, if you are at home right now, if you have a phone, you can open your notepad and start reflect. I want to ask you right now, try to identify, get present, area of your life that right now need improvement and need focus. Try to get connected with that area of your life that need right now your attention and need your focus. Write that down, make it present. If you do not have a pen and paper, just think of it. the area of your life that need improvement and need for your focus. The second question for you would be, why is it important for you to have a focus on that? Why is it so important and that area got so clear and present to you that need right now your focus? It could be bullet point, it could be a sentence, whatever comes to your mind right now. The third question I would have for you is more brainstorming. So let's brainstorm together. Because do you think of this? Do you find it difficult to hold your attention on something very particular, like one subject or one thought, longer than a few seconds before getting distracted by other thoughts, or sense of urgency? There's something else maybe more important. Probably. We all experience that. We have this difficulties to stay on track of one important piece. This is why we got distracted. This is why we get procrastinate. This is why we are not following through on stuff. Let's call them obstacles. Those triggers, distractors that pulling us from this area of focus into something else that sounds really important. Start reflecting. What are the blocks that distracting you? What are those obstacles? I'll go first. For me, it's sometimes lack of self-discipline. I could be impatient. That's obstacle for me. What would be there for you? Too much interest in other stuff. Procrastination is an obstacle. Lack of motivation. Comparison. Too much stress. Lack of rest. Lack of enough rest. Workload. It could be inability to say no. Lack of understanding. What am I concentrating on today? Add yours to your list. What would be there for you? What is your blocks of concentration? And perhaps share in the comments below. That might help others, inspire others. Write down what's there for you. What are your obstacles? So we are identify how important the focus is. And for some reason, we believe that we don't know the way how to find the focus, right? You will be surprised. I have some ideas, thoughts, something that I suggest and work with my clients on. Some of the very simple and very basic things you could apply to improve. And I'm going to leave the best one to the end. So sit back for a moment. This is number one way. By just taking 1 or 2 minutes, let your body calm down and take a deep breath to find the focus. It also helps us to see some clarity and concentration. What is your focus today? Simple question like that could bring you to the priority. Before you get distracted, before you get ahead of the topic, before you block yourself and switch your time to something else, where is your focus today? Could be one piece, one task. Shockingly, but number 3 would be do one thing at a time. We think the multitasking will rescue and save our time. It's not. Try not to get distracted by tweets and notifications and messages. It might take more time to find the focus back to the task that you start in the first place. Important to know to do what's worry you most. Starting your day helping me to immediately start my day with difficult task, with important conversation, with bad news to deliver to someone, or just clear out the air so I don't have to live through this or carry in me through the day. Positive no, just to say no thank you right now at this point. This is what I'm working on. It's so simple. You focus on the things that are important, and it's important to also stood up for those things versus start responding yes to those distractors and then be upset. Where's my time goes? Well, look back how many yeses you committed to. Track back where your time goes. Look what pulled you aside of not committing to the process, to the project, to the conversation. Where did your time went in that moment? Best way is to simply block the schedule. Simply find the time, designate the time, and address that question. And I would never tired of talking is to get rid of the clutter, something that distracting you. It could be physical object, it could be to-do lists on your desk, it could be pieces of paper, sticky notes, something that pull you, distracting you visually. Clutter is the key for the concentration and focus. So how do we make those commitments clear? That was this second part of my question on the poll that you respond. We recover. Yes, we recover. Hear me out. You would relate. You would find the time to commit to so many projects. We would find the time to respond. We would find the time to put attention, everything on all of those priorities that we talked about. Family, home, personally. We distracted by those essential areas of our life. What would we not responsible in the moment of stress is the rest, the time for ourselves. I would find this so funny that we are complain about not enough time, that we are blaming amount of expectations and responsibilities, and yet we cannot even find 5 minutes to just take a break, to have a sip of water, to simply take time to reflect back. Nowadays, we don't have time to recover. This is why we feel overwhelmed. No wonder we're stressed. No wonder why we are breaking down. Fear of missing out don't give us a chance to slow down. As a result, we feel fatigue. We are feeling like we are at the breakdown point. So we better pick up the pace, work harder, more, often, reach out to more people and add more to our list of to-dos. So we call it stress. And we don't have time to focus where those stressors are. I leave you with 3 levels of those recoveries. Micro level is something very simple. It's 15 to 30 minutes, our breaks. It could be a walk, it could be a jog, it could be a meal break, it could be meditation, it could be physical activities, it could be, believe it or not, dancing. Some simple moves through the day could be as simple as that. The middle level of recovery is maybe longer amount of time. Have a good night's sleep, take a nap, have a day off, commit to some hobby that bring you into that relaxation state, recovery stage. And macro recovery level would be something longer than that. It could be a week, it could be a week break, it could be mini vacation, it could be getaway, it could be a retreat, to bring yourself back to that focus, to identify what are my obstacles for concentrations. This is all I have for you. I hope it brought simplicity, clarity to your day, to your week, hopefully month. I hope it brought some clarity to your productivity plan. Please share in comments your takeaways. What did you hear? How are you working through being distracted, not having a focus through the day. What are you practicing? Share with us. I read all the comments. You might find your sharing extremely helpful to other viewers and readers. And I wish you a productive day. And please reach out. I'm here for you. And I really, really appreciate taking time right now to hear from me, to listen, and to take time to pause and bring attention. What am I missing? The focus in my daily life. Thanks for watching, everyone.